Dum dum da dum dum da dum dum dum. Good evening, friends. Welcome to the People's Proletarian Petroleum Prefecture, Workers and Resources, Soviet Republic. Building railroad. The worst bits where they were building the actual bridge here and therefore blocking all of this is actually done. Lovely, isn't it? 5th of May 2005. Yes. I think we're getting somewhere. You're finished with the bridge. Fantastic. And that is showing red. Is your colleague out and working maybe? No, it is showing red because we have this future track is joined together here. So we put in a semaphore that is just about as real as the track. And this, I figure, let's get on with it. Let's get on with getting a bridge and finishing the railroad towards the border. We'll start with the railroad. Maybe. I don't know if that made it look any easier. No, but I think we'll be fine. Just a little bit steep on the end here, that will not be fine. No, too steep. And it's not going to help me. No. How to help myself here. Yeah. Do this. Is that a gentle enough slope for you? Little railroad, please. Oops. Hold. Okay, we try and hold. See, trust it to do something good. It sort of did, right? Yeah, I think so. The maximum allowable train length, I don't know. We'll only use the distribution officers. They won't send that long trains, but just in case, can pull it back out to about here maybe. Oops. And I try and join this too sharp a turn. Like somewhere here. That's not going to happen. However, this is going to happen. Great. They can get working on it. As they're working on laying in a road here. We get a reasonable road too. Maybe, if you call this reasonable. I think so. I think if we turn up the speed, we might even get something happening here whilst we're doing the planning of the infrastructure. Oh, road bridge. This is the best one, right? And it's most expensive and everything. 42 meters between pillars and 57. Although this, since it is so goddamn tall, we can actually keep these supports on the underneath for now. I think. Now, for the road, by the way, do you want to do something a bit nicer on them maybe? We do something just like this. And then I'm going to try out the game's built-in feature here for. It's too steep for it to want to help. come on. You want to do something here for me. I'm positive. This is not really helping though, because that's going up. I'll do it my way if you're not going to comply. And one of my ways, either do this first, yes, get the terrain to something that will accept the road, or that the road will find acceptable, or if I'm feeling silly, do the road in incredibly small pieces, which will allow you to do basically anything, almost. There are limits. Probably hold the right mouse button to flatten terrain. Sounds so promising, and then you end up in a situation like this. Don't ever use the goddamn right mouse button to flatten the terrain, because it will certainly screw up your work. Do it this way. Take it from me, I have 2,500 hours plus in this damn game. Don't ever use the hold the right button. Well, okay, there are exceptions. Yes, but as a general rule of thumb to keep out of trouble, do it this way instead. This, for example, yes, that was a very good example of when the hold right mouse button to flatten terrain can actually do a real good job of something. We just want to get to the border, really. There we go. I don't have a bridge yet. Oh, well, that's coming. Angle of connection is too sharp. Why? That's unfortunate. What about... What about now? Oh. And it seems to be reasonably level with... It is slightly taller than the rail bridge. We'll have to settle for that. Okay, and once you're done here, as soon as you're done, you're not done, but we can get this road paved too, and even that bit. There's so many little service roads and things going all over the place. Now you're confused. Yes, but you see, out here is an exit. I'll help you along. Go. Control H for help. The silly vehicle. #21st of May. All the fields should be like growing, more or less. Even these ones on the fringes here are growing. Very good. We'll have in autumn. It is a nice sight when we can watch. We'll be able to watch the overlay of resource with the crops, and then going all over the place. From fields into farms, into silos, from silos onto truck, down to harbor, onto ship, and so on. Telling you that will be something. But it's May now, and that will be in about September. It starts happening late July, really. Yes, but it's a bit more intense. Oh, this is great. They are now finished past the bridge. So it should be much less interruption to the regular service here. Still quite a bit of interruption. But if we look, overlay tool, productivity please. 22% in the steel mill. Okay. But they're working. We have some people here working. And now it's going up quite significantly. Now we have 100% in the steel mill. Great. food factory can't store or export food. I suppose that means that we're not eating our own food. And this was sort of supposed to be the distribution office for getting food out to citizens. What do we buy? What did it not crash? No. What do we buy? A cover hull. Speed. The Volvo HF 2012. It's a bit early. This is the predecessor, HF12, now HF16, $50,000. Yeah, we have 15 billion. I think 12 tons of food. 1.3 if we don't do speed. If we look at total capacity, well, we have these ridiculous things. And 20 tons, that's too much. 12 tons you do too. These aren't too bad. That's what we take, say. And you go out of here where you load food, and now you're going to go around all these places. This place, for example. This is complicated now. You have many things, many distribution offices involved in your business. So for the Utopia shopping center, you're set to keep them at 70%. If we tell you to keep them at 70% and you to keep them at, you kick in when if they go like real bad. Maybe 30%, say. Will this work? Perhaps. By the way, I'm not. Maybe this already has. This distribute. Well, what is this? Yeah, that's the. No, never mind. This thing. Yeah, that is much of what carries the old food around, the imported stuff. Okay, so you should now within some time be eating our own food. Maybe. Did you send the truck out? There you did. And you're on the way to load. And then go to Utopia Shopping Center to unload. Okay, I think that we're eating our own food. Very good. And maybe it could be a good idea just to okay then. You know, I just wanted to get down the road cargo station in there. That's what I wanted. But that's how it is. Thank you so very much for watching. At least it was a short one, this. 13 minutes. 30 seconds. Good night.